The term DragonSeed is more than a name. It is a mantle that echoes a profound legacy, an embodiment of extraordinary power and mystery in the world of ice and fire. But who are these enigmatic figures, and what threads do they sew in the grand tapestry of the Seven Kingdoms? First, let's delve into the tale of Addam Velaryon. Addam was 15 years old at the outbreak of the Dance of the Dragons. He and his brother Alan had silver hair and purple eyes like their father, Sir Laenor Velaryon, the Queen's late husband. Others claimed they were the sons of Laenor's father. In any case, Addam's beginnings were humble, but his connection to this noble house bolstered his determination and invigorated his spirit. When the Queen needed more riders for their dragons, Addam answered the call. Addam's dragon Seasmoke was once ridden by his father. A magnificent beast, Seasmoke was known for his silver-grey scales that shimmered as though they were wet. Together, Addam and Seasmoke fought for the Blacks during the Battle of the Gully. When King's Landing fell to Queen Rhaenyra, he remained there to help defend it. Nevertheless, after 2 other dragonseeds turned cloak, the Queen became paranoid and sought to detain him. Addam was forewarned by his grandfather and managed to make his escape, but even then, he did not abandon his oath. Instead, Addam flew far and fast, descending on castles great and small, whose lords were loyal to the Queen, to piece together an army. His force descended on the Greens at Tumbleton, and after a chaotic battle sent them into retreat. Addam saved King's Landing from the Queen's foes at the cost of his own life. Addam died a testament to the enduring blood of old Valyria. Addam Velaryon, a name that should be recalled not only for his lineage but for his courage and indomitable spirit. Despite his unassuming persona, Addam stepped up when the world needed him, proving that bravery respects no birthright. Now we turn to Nettles, a dragonseed whose life was an emblem of unparalleled courage. Her spirit as cunning and fearless as her dragon-riding ancestors. Nettles' life was not one of privilege or luxury, however. She is said to have been born to a dockside whore. Despite her humble beginnings, the 16-year-old girl rose to prominence through sheer determination and will, taming a dragon and carving out her destiny. Nettles was able to tame her dragon sheep-stealer by bringing it a freshly slaughtered sheep each morning. Eventually, he became accustomed to her, and in time they formed a bond that was more than just mutual respect, but a deep understanding. Nettles was an anomaly, standing out amongst her kin. Small, with brown skin kissed by the sun, black hair and brown eyes, she was a stark contrast to the typical image of a dragon rider, tall and fair. But her physical appearance was merely a facade that concealed the true might of her dragonseed heritage. Nettles and Sheepstealer fought bravely for their queen at the Battle of the Gullet in 130 AC. She also joined Prince Daemon in hunting down Prince Aemond, proving that courage was not bound by appearances or social status. The prince came to respect Nettles and doted upon her as a man might dote upon his daughter, it is said. But after 2 dragonseeds turned cloak, the Queen's distrust extended to Nettles. She accused Nettles of having an affair with her husband and of using spells to bond with Sheepstealer as well as the prince. When the Queen sent for her head, the prince helped the young girl to escape. No word of farewell was spoken between the two, but as Sheepstealer flew away, the prince's dragon Caraxes let out a scream that shattered all the windows of Jonquil's tower. Nettles and her dragon Sheepstealer remind us that courage is not defined by how one looks or where one comes from, but by the fire in their soul. Our final dragonseed, Hue the Hammer, was an imposing figure, both in stature and character. This colossal man, who once was a blacksmith, rose to knighthood by virtue of his bravery and strategic prowess. His unusually tall frame and broad shoulders gave him the appearance of a mountain among hills. His silhouette, striking and dominant, was a physical manifestation of his larger-than-life personality. When the call came for more dragon riders, he was allowed to mount Vermithor, the dragon of the late King Jaehaerys. Hugh fought valiantly for the Blacks in the battle in the Gullet and was ultimately knighted by his queen. But his as a dragonseed, he was as rugged as his appeal and carried the same fiery blood in his veins. It is said that Hugh once beat to death one of his fellow knights in a dispute over a maiden in the Street of Silk. In the Dance of Dragons, Hugh had the largest dragon after Balerion and Vhagar. His dragon matched Hugh's assertive personality with its own ferocious temperament, making a formidable pair in the battlefield. Hue's personality, like his physical presence, was powerful and overwhelming. His words carried weight, his orders were never questioned, his leadership was revered, and this, perhaps, came to be his downfall. When Hue was sent to help the Blacks defend the town of Tumbleton from the Hightower's approaching host, he turned cloak and defected to the Greens. Hue had dreams of being king. What's more, Hue had the support of his soldiers who believed in a prophecy that spoke of a new king arising once a hammer falls upon a dragon. Hue was that hammer, and he crowned himself with a crown of black iron. Hue's prophecy would never come true. He would never sit the Iron Throne. In the end, he was killed while preparing for battle by Sir John Roxton with his Valyrian steel blade, Orphan Maker. Nevertheless, Hue's story serves as a reminder of the complex nature of power, of legacy and of lineage, and the ways it can shape a person's destiny. It is a testament to the man he was, a warrior, a leader, a dragon rider and a dragonseed, one whose fall from grace left an indelible mark on the annals of Westeros's history. In the world of Game of Thrones, dragonseeds bear witness to the intricate matrix of bloodlines and power. Figures like the Honourable Addam Velaryon, the enigmatic Nettles, and the formidable failure that was Hue the Hammer. Despite their contrasting characters and demeanour, each dragonseed is bound by a shared legacy, and their stories will forever remain deeply etched in the annals of history.